Hello folks, FIFA here, and welcome to the Road to Manual Mastery Episode 7. I am attempting to go all the way from Division 10 to a Division 1 League title using full manual controls, playing against anybody. At the moment, I am in Division 8, 1 point away from promotion to Division 7, and I'm not going to bother with any longer intros. We're going to dive straight into the first game, where I opted to be Chelsea, if you will recall from previous episodes of this division. I am only going to use 5-star teams in this division, the theory being I should only come up against 5-star teams. However, in this game, despite the fact that I set the matchmaking system to restrictive, it matched Chelsea with the 4.5-star team, Tottenham. So at this point I was just kind of thinking, well, you know, 4.5-star team, Tottenham, what are they going to do? I mean, I've got faster players, stronger players, just generally all-round better players. This was going to be easy. I was going to coast this. There was no way in hell I was going to have any problems whatsoever. Oh, Not the best start, but still plenty of time to get things back on track. I want to talk about something specific in this part of the video, namely set pieces. They're an extremely important part of the game, and they really do matter. Haha. But in all seriousness, set pieces are something that you really should practice if you're not very good with them. They can be invaluable at times, whether it's free kicks, whether it's corners, whether it's free kicks from the side, even throw-ins.
Oh no, that's a shocking miss, Torres. Oh God.
All of them can be useful on occasion. Positions like this here, where you can swing the ball into the box, this one doesn't quite result in the goal, but if you've got the hang of getting a good delivery in there, they really can get you a lot of goals. Here's an example from my opponent. He's trying to score from a corner, and if you can put it in any sort of dangerous area where the keeper can't really come and claim it, you've got a chance. There, check makes a good save. The place where I generally try and put my corners is just in front of the 6-yard line, as in further away from the goal. This is where my opponent manages to place his corner here. Fortunately for me, he doesn't quite get his header right. But that is the place I will always try and put the corners, because it's the place where the keeper won't probably come out for it automatically, and it's close enough that if you get any sort of power on your header, you'll probably beat him. See here for an example.
That's good. Yes! Lethal corner, Louise with the header, we're back in business. Great header.
Corners are something you can very easily practice in the arena. They don't take very long at all to get the hang of. There's no difference on manual or semi-assisted or assisted when taking a corner, so they should be very easy to get the hang of. And if you can put the ball regularly in that area, you should get some goals. Free kicks are slightly more difficult, especially direct ones. They take a bit of practice, but with the new free kick skill games, I think you'll find those really useful for getting the hang of getting the ball over the wall and onto targets. Because I've practiced them a lot, if you give me a free kick in a good area, they can prove somewhat hazardous.
Go on, Hazard. Oh, you beauty! Ho-ho! That is a stunner. Oh, beautiful.
Direct free kicks, also, no difference on manual, semi-assisted or assisted. Well worth practicing, because they dug me out of jail in this game. He did hit the bar late on, very unlucky not to get an equaliser there, but I just about held on. He was a very tough opponent, and that demonstrates what I've been saying, the importance of being able to maximise your chances from set pieces can get you results. It's not necessarily the prettiest way to win, but it is very effective and very useful. So, promotion now secured, and just 1 point needed to get our 3rd consecutive league title. I decided to stay in the Premier League and jumped from London to Manchester to use Manchester United. Not a team I use very often, and honestly not a team I'm much of a fan of, but they have some good players, without doubt. They are a 5-star team, so I thought give it a go, and rather interestingly, I came up against Man United. There was going to be some confusion to do with that later on, you'll see. But what was really strange about this game was the way my opponent played. It is really rare that when I play against someone using semi-assisted or assisted, that they really play what I call really realistic football. Basically, this guy was almost playing exactly the same way I play on manual. He was keeping it, he was patient, he would go backwards. It really sort of threw me off a bit, and it was really good to see. Thankfully for me, in a very rare moment, I actually only had one chance in the entire first half, and I took it.
Oh, lovely. Shinji. Fooled him with the dummy.
Just look at the halftime stats. Those stats are something you will very rarely see from me. To be outclassed by that much on possession is extremely rare, and to take my one and only chance is probably even rarer. But somehow, I was 1-0 up. Second half, I got it going a little bit more. This is just a really nice little move, a really good example of what you can do with manual controls. When you sort of spot a pass early, it's a great little chip through ball, but the keeper does get down just before I can get a shot away. So the game was really good and really enjoyable just because of the way my opponent played. However, there was always the possibility that EA would try and ruin it for me.
Oh, he's got... Oh! What's he given? You what? No way has he given a penalty for that.
As you heard, at the time I was mortified by the decision, and I think you can see from the replay there, Van Persie just airshots it and kicks Ferdinand more than anything. I can't believe that it was given. But it was. Rooney put it away. I had to get on with it. They said they were going to fix the impact engine. Well, EA, you haven't. And what made it really confusing was the fact that that was a penalty against Man United at Old Trafford, but it was also for Man United at Old Trafford. So... oh, I don't know. Anyway, we moved on and... oh no. Not this again.
Interesting. Oh, for the love of... oh, God, how can you possibly get through? Oh, my God! How the hell? How is that possible? Oh, don't run away! Oh, oh, good save. Oh, goalkeeper! You can't... look, how slow are you to get up? That's ridiculous.
Apparently, if you listen carefully to the wind, you can faintly hear my voice asking, how did I lose that game? I still don't understand how I didn't get at least a draw out of it, but somehow I didn't. Man United choking just short of a league title, where have we seen that before? So I decided to go for a much better Manchester team and selected Manchester City, who actually can secure a league title. Now, I have a special affinity for one particular player in the Man City team, namely magical Mario Balotelli. This was the man I was hoping was going to score the goal, or perhaps goals, to get me that trophy I was after. Now, you may remember that in the first match of this video, I went behind inside the first 5 minutes. If you leave a match before 5 minutes have elapsed, you will not get a loss or a disconnect, regardless of the score at the time. Now, you may remember in the one earlier, I didn't leave my match, stuck with it, and managed to go on and get a win. My opponent here, however, had a bit of a different thought process going on. I warned him. You, sir, are a prick. To anybody else I play online in this series, do not leave before 5 minutes. If I score, I will expose you as a prick. Anyway, there wasn't an awful lot I could actually do about the result that I might have got. I simply had to play again. Ended up with the same match, Man City against Bayern Munich, and because I had a goal from Balotelli kind of chalked off in the last match, I went a little bit overboard with trying to score with it.
Into plenty of space. There's the ball. There's the cross. There's the big man. Oh. Oh, went for it. Oh, oh, what an assist! Oh no! that would have been the most unique assist I'd ever seen. Oh man, scramble. Ah. Oh, flipping it. Oh, I thought it was in. I really thought that one was in.
I mentioned early on in this video the importance of being able to maximise your chances from set pieces. If you want another example of why it's so useful, look no further.
Mario! Mario does it! Give me that Balotelli! There we go! That's what I wanted! Why hasn't the keeper come out? I don't care! Balotelli with the Hulk celebration.
I'd got what I wanted, Balotelli with his goal, and he actually provided an assist, simple chance for Aguero to make this game safe. My opponent did get a goal back, but there was no meltdown this time, thankfully. I held on for a 2-1 win, even though I only needed a draw. And that secures the Division 8 league title. 3 seasons, 3 promotions, 3 league titles. This is all going pretty darn well so far. If you can let me know what you thought of this video, that would be absolutely fantastic. Likes, comments, etc. always appreciated. And if you can tune in next time, that will be cool as well. We move into Division 7 and we have a new little miniature twist. Decided to mix things up a bit by going for international teams only. Now that is to say, I will only use international teams. I can't guarantee coming up against them. But that's what we've got next time. If you can tune in for that, that would be awesome. But most importantly, play manual.